Top news: Zodwa Wabantu and new BEN10 Vusi Buthelezi speak on marriage and having kids. Zodwa Wabantu, Vusi Buthelezi, on their relationship, not thinking about marriage, having children. Our ambition is to nurture our love, build each other, and see where love leads us. Under no circumstances is Zodwa Wabantu 34 ashamed of dating 23-year-old Vusi Buthelezi, despite having had dated another Ben10, whom she had paid lobola for, before calling the wedding off and eventually dumping him. She recently posted loved-up photos of her new bae on social media showing happy scenes. Meanwhile, the booty dancer made news when she dumped her ex, Ntobeko Linda 24, after paying lobola for him. She'd bought their rings, picked a date, and had fittings for her dress. Then, a few weeks after the engagement, she dropped the bombshell that the wedding was off. "I was on the verge of marrying him, but he became too much for me. It was a tough decision, because he was a part of me. I'd done things for him. When I started dating him, he wasn't a celebrity, but gradually he became one, and I didn't like that. I've always made it clear to him that I don't like dating a celebrity because I'm a celebrity myself. This is because the celebrity lifestyle is fake, and I don't want to date a fake person. When I come back home, I need a real boyfriend, not a fake one," she said. Now Vusi is the man in Zodwa's heart and arms, and she's ready to share him with the world. "I am glad Vusi understands this. He grounds me. He always brings me back to normal life. He actually reminds me who Zodwa really is," she said. According to her, she did not jump from one Ben10 to the next. She took time to nurse the pain of parting ways with Ntobeko before starting afresh. Zodwa and Ntobeko had dated for 4 years, and she'd hoped things would work out with him, but deep down, she knew it wasn't meant to be. "When I met Vusi I had already healed, so I'm definitely not on the rebound. He was single, I was single. It's important to note that I didn't jump from one relationship to another. I waited. I mourned for Ntobeko because I loved him deeply," she said. When Vusi first met Zodwa he knew she was the one for him, and he had to talk to her. He was nervous to approach her, but finally summed up his courage. "I walked out to her at a steakhouse in Florida Road, Durban, and introduced myself. I had no intentions except doing business with her. I offered to brand her bus and she agreed. At that time there was no spark at all, we were simply doing business," he said. Vusi, a student at the Durban University of Technology, runs a graphic business and he charged her about R10,000 for the job. "She was happy, and after that gave me more jobs. We started warming up to each other. We'd check up on each other on a regular basis, and we started going out together. Whenever I was free, I'd visit her, and she'd do the same. I guess we were missing each other, and we weren't even realizing it. We didn't realize we were falling for each other," he added. 3 months later that Vusi realized there was a spark between them, and he asked her to be his girlfriend. "I had a sense that she loved me too, but she was too shy to tell me. I can still remember. It was in the evening, and she'd come to see me. We were sitting in her car and I looked her deep in the eyes. She blushed and smiled. I then took her hand and told her I love her. Since then we've been inseparable. Every day we are falling in love," he gushed. When Drum caught up with the couple in their hometown, Durban, at Ashaka Marine World, love could be seen in their eyes. "I feel fresh and rejuvenated. I'm celebrating a new relationship. I'm celebrating my youth once again," she beamed. Vusi said they've been dating since May, but for the two lovebirds, it feels like they've known each other for years. "I know people are already judging me, calling me names. I'm not her Ben10, I'm her boyfriend. They also think I'm dating her for benefits and her celebrity status. But that is not the case. I'm dating Zodwa the person, not Zodwa the celebrity. She is the celebrity and I'm not. I have no ambitions of becoming one. And yes, she's a bit older than me, but it's not the first time I'm dating an older woman. My ex-girlfriend was older than me. What is more important is that I can handle her," he said. They are lovers and business associates who don't mix business and pleasure. Our principle is that we should always separate business and our relationship. And of course, there will be favors here and there, but they are far apart," he said. He strongly loves Zodwa and has already taken her to meet his family. "I've introduced her to my family and those who are close to me, and she has done the same. I've met her son and some of the people close to her. I introduced her to my family because I knew they'd find out, and I didn't want that," said Vusi, adding that for now, they're taking each day or two as it comes. "I cannot say if we'll ever have a family or not. What we know is that we are happily in love. She has made it clear she doesn't want any more children and I respect that. It doesn't necessarily mean I agree, it simply means she's not ready to have kids right now. Dottie thinks they're a perfect match, though. We have opposite personalities. She is outgoing and I'm not. She's a people person, and I'm an introvert, so she knows how to lighten me up. What people don't know is that she is very sensitive, she's a softie at heart, and she cries a lot. She is streetwise, and I'm more of an academic and business person. We actually complement each other," he said. She's madly in love, but Zodwa admitted she wouldn't want to tie the knot and settle down unless nature causes it that way. "I know I don't want to get married anymore. I almost got married, and I don't want to go that route anymore. I think it's not meant for me. But then again, we don't know where Mother Nature will lead us. For now, we're living in the moment. Our ambition is to nurture our love, build each other, and see where love leads us. I also understand he's still young and has a long way to go. It's my responsibility to make sure he finishes his diploma. I've got to make sure he doesn't make silly mistakes while I'm around. That doesn't mean I'm his mother, but I've got to show maturity," she added.
Yeah.